Hey, you guys. Welcome to Audrey's reading area. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 5 p.m.
Alexa, what time is Audrey's reading area?
Audrey reads in her area at 5 o'clock p.m.
All right, you guys. Yes, thank you for joining me here at Audrey's reading area. I'm trying to get my little background props in here. Hope this thing doesn't drop like it did the other day. All right, you guys. Yes. I just love being here and reading to you guys. So bear with me on this wonderful Wednesday. What do we do on Wednesdays? You got it. Multicultural Awareness Wednesdays. So I have some props that's not quite, what I wanted, but it'll do. Just forgive me if it's not quite what you expected for the book that I'll be reading today. First, you guys hit like, hit share. Then when I'm done with this video, go on over to YouTube and smash. I said smash that subscribe button for me. Yes. All right. Now, the fun and exciting and multicultural awareness book. This is of a different culture. Just to let you be aware of different cultures. That's why I do it on Wednesdays. Yes. The Runaway Walk. And you see I have my little walk here. Yes. The Runaway Walk. Now, real quick, had to reach and get my glasses. The Runaway Walk. It's written by Ying, Chang, Compestine, and it's illustrated by Sebastia, Serra. This is a Chinese New Year tale. A Chinese New Year tale. The Runaway Walk. And in case you guys don't know, a wok is used to cook with, cooking. On the back it says, with a skippity hoppity ho, a magical mysterious wok rolls into town. The clever wok knows just where to go to get treats for the poor families. And it might be just the ticket to a festive Chinese New Year. The Runaway Walk. The illustrations are really awesome. Can you see that? Awesome. Yes, look at the illustrations. Awesome. Awesome sauce. One Chinese New Year's Eve. See the picture? A poor couple sent their son Ming to the market. Trade these last few eggs for a bag of rice, said Mama Zhang. Then we can make some stir-fried rice to share with the neighbors. It won't be much of a celebration again this year, Papa Zhang said with a sigh. You'd think that by working for Mr. Li, the richest man in Beijing, we would have enough to invite everyone over for New Year's feast. Ming hurried off, eager to do his mother's bidding. It saddened him to see his hard-working parents being cheated by the greedy Mr. Li. As he walked, he daydreamed about what a real feast would be like and how nice it would be to have just one new toy to share with his friends. A small old man stopped Ming near the market. Hello, son. I see you have some eggs there. I will trade you this wok for them. No, said Ming. I need rice. Besides, your wok is rusted and has no handle. Just then the Wang sang out, Boy, trade for me. I am more than what you see. Ming had never heard a wok sing. He thought, this wok is magical. If it can sing, it must be able to do other amazing things. So he made the trade. The old man sauntered off, chuckling happily to himself. That's the rusted wok. Ming's mother wasn't happy. Why did you trade for this battered old wok? What are we going to cook in it? Before Ming could answer, the wok sang out, Mother, make me shine so bright, and you shall have food to share tonight. See, Mama, said Ming, it's a special wok. Let's do what it says, said Papa Zhang. We're all hungry. So Mama Zhang washed and polished the wok until it sparkled. Then she set it on the table. To their surprise, it rolled off the table and out the door. Where are you going? Cried Mama Zhang. Skippity hoppity ho, to the rich man's wife I go, sang the wok, and it briskly hopped down the road. The wok skipped all the way to the Lee kitchen. Mrs. Lee was overseeing the servants prepare the New Year's feast for her family. The Lees never shared their food with anyone. The wok plopped down on the counter. Where did this come from? Asked Mrs. Lee. No one knew. Well, put it to good use, she ordered. It will make a nice serving bowl. So the servants put in the wok festive stir-fried rice, pork dumplings, kung pao chicken, steamed buns, and walnut shrimp. There was still room for more. They added long life noodles, ginger fish, and rice cakes. Yet still there was room for more. Keep filling it, commanded Mrs. Lee. I must go change for the party. No sooner had the servant set the last bit of food in the wok than it jumped out the window. Skippity hoppity ho, the poor man's house I go, sang the wok as it trotted down the road, brimming with delicious food. The Zhang family could hardly believe their eyes. They gleefully removed the food and set up a big feast. As soon as it was empty, the wok rolled out to their courtyard. Where are you going? Cried Ming. Skippity hoppity ho, to the rich man's son I go, sang the wok as it galloped away. The wok caught up with the rich man's son, Lan, at the market, who thought he had many toys. He never shared them with other children. The wok blocked the road in front of him. What's this? Wondered Lan. I could use it to hold all my goodies. And without bothering to find the owner, the chubby boy grabbed the wok. Lan brought fireworks, toy dragons, cymbals, and drums. He piled them into the wok, and there was still room for more. So he bought lanterns, yo-yo, and kites. Finally, his weak arms grew tired, and he headed home. When Lan arrived home, he put down the wok and went to find his mother. No sooner had he turned his back than the wok hopped away. Skippity hoppity ho, the poor man's house I go. It pranced all the way back to the Zhang's house with all the goodies safe inside. Ming bounced with joy as he emptied the wok. There are enough toys here for all my friends, he exclaimed. Wow. The wok rolled over to the door and out of their courtyard once again. Where are you going? Called Mr. Zhang. Skippity hoppity ho, to the rich man's house I go, sang the wok as it spun down the road. The wok arrived at Mr. Lee's shop just as he was counting the money he had cheated out of the poor people of Beijing. It leaped through the window and landed on the counter in front of him. Well, here's a nice pot to hold my money. Mr. Lee put handful after handful of gold coins into the wok, and there was still room for more. He dragged out a bag from under his counter and dumped all those coins into it too. No sooner had Mr. Lee emptied the last of his coins into the wok, than it jumped out of the window. Skippity hoppity ho, to the poor man's house I go. It scooted down the road all the way back to the Zhang's house with all the money safe inside. Ming and his parents danced with delight. They invited all the poor people in Beijing to their New Year's feast. Mother Zhang served the food. Father Zhang divided the coins up among the families, and Ming handed out the toys to all the children. In the middle of the party, without anyone noticing, the wok slid out the door. Skippity scoppity ho, to the rich man's house I go. Wow. It hopped to the Lee's house, where the father and mother and their spoiled son were weeping and wailing and blaming each other for their misfortune. When they saw the wok, they jumped up. "There's the wok that took all of our food," cried Mrs. Lee. "And my toys," whined the boy. "I'll break it for stealing our gold," vowed Mr. Lee. The wok sang out, "I dare you three to try and catch me." Oh boy. Oh boy. The Lee family chased after the wok. Chubby Lan couldn't make it very far without losing his breath, and Mrs. Lee had trouble running in her fancy shoes. But Mr. Lee finally caught up with it. To stop the wok, he jumped inside, pressing it to the ground. "Now I've got you," he growled. "Wait for me," called Mrs. Lee. "I will teach that wok a lesson." Mr. Lee tried to get up, but found that he was stuck tight. When Mrs. Lee grabbed his leg to pull him out, she slipped into the wok too. Chubby Lan finally arrived out of breath. "Help, help, pull us out," cried his parents. Lan grabbed their legs, but lost his balance and fell inside with them. Oh boy. "Skippity hoppity ho, too far away I will go," sang the wok as it tumbled down the road with the Lee family inside, legs waving in the air. Dragon dancers, drums boomed, cymbals crashed, and firecrackers banged, drowning out the Lee family's cries. No one noticed as the wok sped off to the distant hills. The Lee family was never seen again in Beijing. Wow. As for the Zhang family, they opened a shop, selling woks of all different sizes and styles. Every year they hosted a glorious New Year's feast for all of their friends and families. And to think that it all started with a rusted wok with no handle. The end. Wow. The end. There's an author's note, which I will read to you right now. The author's note says, "The Chinese lunar calendar is based on the phases of the moon. The Chinese New Year, also known as the Spring Festival, begins on the first new moon of the year and ends on the first full moon, marking a 15-day celebration that usually starts between mid-January and early February. It is the most significant Chinese holiday and emphasizes sharing. Many rituals and traditions are carried out. Dragon dance troupes led by cymbal and drum players wind through the city streets. Excited spectators light firecrackers, creating a series of deafening bangs. The racket is believed to scare off evil spirits and ensure a new year full of health, prosperity, and happiness. Food is an important aspect of the celebration. Families and friends gather from far and near to share a New Year's Eve feast and to wish each other a prosperous and happy New Year. Among the dishes traditionally served are whole fish and chicken, which stand for abundance, dumplings and steamed buns, representing togetherness, crab and shrimp, which symbolizes prosperity, rice cakes and sweet rice pudding, symbolizing happiness. That would make me happy. Noodles, which represent a long and happy life. The most significant dish for children is the festive stir-fried rice, cooked in a wok. Cooked in a wok. The various ingredients in this dish represent harmony and happiness. Parents urge their children to eat it so they will get along in the coming year. The cast iron wok was invented in China during the Han Dynasty, which is 206 BC through AD 220. Even today, it is still the main cooking utensil used in Chinese cuisine. The northern style wok with one handle is slightly lighter than the southern style wok, which comes with two handles. The traditional wok is a symbol of sharing because it is big enough to cook a meal for many families. After reading the traditional Danish folktale, The Talking Pot, I decided to write a story about the Chinese wok, a symbol of sharing. Wow. You learn something new every day. The Runaway Walk. And it also has, by the way, I'm going to show it to you, the recipe and directions to make festive stir-fried rice. So you can freeze this or pause it when you watch this video again. And if it is in reverse, then you can put a mirror up to it and get the things. But I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm going to read it to you. Ask an adult to help you cook, young ones. 3 large eggs, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 finely chopped green onions, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, divided, 3 clove garlic, chopped, 1½ cups shelled frozen green soybean, edamame or green peas, 1 medium yellow or red bell pepper, seeded and chopped into 1-inch cubes, 3 cups of cooked rice, 3 tablespoons of dried cranberries or raisins. Sounds good already, doesn't it? 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. Oh, this sounds so good. 3 tablespoons of toasted pine nuts or other nuts. Then the directions, those were the ingredients. Directions is you beat the eggs, green onions, and salt in a medium bowl. You heat the 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a non-stick wok or skillet over medium-high heat. You swirl it to coat the pan. You add egg mixture, swirl to evenly cover the bottom of the pan. Cook without stirring for 30 to 40 seconds or until eggs are firm and brown on bottom. Turn eggs and brown other side. Cut eggs into small pieces with spatula and remove it from the pan. Then you heat the remaining oil in the same pan. You add the garlic to stir fry until fragrant, about 30 seconds. Then you stir in the soybeans that you cook, stirring constantly for 1 minute. Add your bell pepper, you cook, stirring constantly for 1 minute. You stir in the rice, the dried cranberries, and the soy sauce. You cook it, stirring occasionally until rice is heated through. You return the egg mixture to the pan, mix well. Garnish with sesame oil and toasted nuts. You serve it hot. That makes 6 to 8 servings, you guys. Aw, the end. I know I was having a fun time reading this book to you guys. I hope you guys learned something new and you had fun listening to me read it to you also here at Audrey's Reading Area. Now, I'm going to say my shout-outs. Mommy, Bev, her name is Bev. Thank you, Mom, for always being here for me. Cookie, thank you, lady. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you. Thank you for your love and support. Sylvia. Oh, Sylvia, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for the love and support. And I'm going to shout out some more people that it's not really showing a lot of the people that I can't really see it right now. But I know that my cousin Ellied always, and Victoria Henderson Poole always shares my videos. So I want to thank you guys so much love and support. Please, you guys, share my videos. Go on over to YouTube. Smash that subscribe button for me here at Audrey's Reading Area. Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow, right? Live again tomorrow at 5. That's Live at 5. Live at 5 tomorrow. I will see you there. Thank you so much. I'm going to say you can send donations to me at my P.O. Box, Audrey's Reading Area, P.O. Box 958-267. That's in Duluth, Georgia, 30095. That's 30095. So please cash at me to Audrey's Reading Area 1218 at gmail.com and you'll find me. Yes. All right. Thank you guys. See you again live at 5 tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll see ya tomorrow. It's only a day away, you guys. See you soon.